He's gonna talk about how nudity is against God. Honey, that's cute. No, I'm not one of those. Don't worry, you don't have to click off. You will probably click off within the next 30 seconds, because that's when most people click off. I'm not one to blame. This is a very uninteresting topic. I'm not sure anyone wants to listen to me rant about OnlyFans for the next 7 minutes, but you're strapped in for a ride. Let's just start this off with the argument. But it makes a lot of money. Yeah, it does, and I get that. I definitely can understand why people would do OnlyFans. I'm not gonna do OnlyFans. Get away from me, you sick freak. OnlyFans come in when I get 1,000 subs. But I understand why people would do it. I get the psychology. Some people do just want to show off their body. I mean, you have to be really ready to show off your body. You probably want to show off your body if you're doing OnlyFans, but second of all, usually if you want to show off your body, you just gotta get a partner and send them nudes or something. But when you do OnlyFans, you're also in for the money. You maybe don't want emotional attachment, and you want the benefits of being dirty rich. I'm kind of just saying, you really want the benefits of having benefits. Doesn't really work out here. However, there's one thing I don't understand about OnlyFans, because these people, they're just throwing away their entire future. And you may be saying, oh look honey, he's getting back to the point where it's against his bad news. No, yeah, it's for the job platform. If you're trying to find a job and they just on the big flat screen TV in the office, they pull up things I don't want to say here, you're screwed. You're not getting that job, dude. And the thing is, one day you're gonna become a grumpy old grandma that no one wants to watch. And by grandma, I mean like 30 years old or something, because let's be honest, no one really wants to buy a 30-year-old's OnlyFans. Oh, what is happening here? And there's so many people attacking me. Bye-bye. Have a great day in the dark pit of hell. Also, I say I understand people who do OnlyFans. I don't support doing OnlyFans at all. You probably shouldn't do Only. I want to set a bad preface here. I want parents emailing me like, you're putting a bad example on my kids, even though no one below the age of 5 watches me, hopefully, and I don't have a contact email attached to anywhere on my channel. I made this joke before attaching a contact email to my channel, so it shouldn't be a problem, actually. You can do OnlyFans, I don't care at all. Dude, can you just take your death peacefully? I'm offering and you're not taking it, dude. But anyway, let's get back to OnlyFans. I keep getting off track. Anyway, what's important is that money isn't gonna last you forever. It doesn't matter how much you make. I mean, you're probably not making whoa. Let's be honest, you're not making billions from OnlyFans. You can max, become a millionaire. Maybe richest OnlyFans models are probably set for life, but 100 million or something, that's maybe too much. But they have a lot of money, you get the point. But if you're a mid-tier OnlyFans model, you probably will be if you're decently attractive and yeah, you're a woman. you're becoming a multi-millionaire, let's be honest, but you're probably not making enough to set for life. And when that moment comes, when you become classified as a grandma at 30 years old, no one's gonna want to buy your content anymore, and that means your main source of income is gone. And again, that money isn't lasting you forever. You can't just go unemployed for the rest of your life. You're gonna have to find a job. Yeah, that's getting old. If you still are scared of the word job, you should actually get a job. But as I said, the company that pulls up you doing unspeakable things to a plushie toy on the flat screen TV in the office, they're not really gonna want you there, Maybe if you're applying to McDonald's, they probably won't do a really deep search on your digital footprint, but they might, if you can't get a job at McDonald's, there's something really wrong with your life, unless you're not old enough to get a job, whatever. So now you're just stuck in this loop of I'm unemployed, I'm running out of money, pictures of me being naked on the internet are just circulating around as in meme form. Actually, you've become a widespread meme. I'm kind of adding my own things here, but it's for dramatic effect. Don't blame me. How else could you ever understand the gravity of the situation? I probably shouldn't have this just played now. I can defeat you, I'm sure of it. I can do it. I can do it. Did you die? You didn't die. I could have fallen into that water. So what do? You can't just delete your OnlyFans content right now and hope to God that the CEO of the company you're applying to isn't Hey, wait a minute. You're Del Belfine. I know you. I'm subscribed to you. Here. Look at the phone. This is you doing the wanky squabbler. This is you doing the helicopter maneuver position. This is you with a dog. But that's not happening. Let's use the sponsor of today's video, Incogna. We see with no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it's not happening. Not even Incogna is saving you on this one. You're probably gonna go to like Incogna. That's a platform that basically just like deletes your digital footprint on anything, and they're gonna be like, yeah, dude, just give up. Just actually give up. Just like overdose at 40 or something. Just jump off a building in Hong Kong when you're running out of money. Book a one-way trip to North Korea at this point. That's what's gonna happen. So what do you do at this point? Nothing. You can't do nothing. You can start begging for money on YouTube, but chances are no one's really gonna sympathize with a OnlyFans model. They're gonna be like, hold on, you're Del Belfine. This is you doing the helicopter squad. It's not happening. You're not getting that sweet, precious money from the fans you exploit unless you do it again. Yeah, I guess you can get into MILF business. I don't even know, dude. I don't understand, dude. I never bought OnlyFans, and I will never buy OnlyFans. I can't even afford McDonald's, man. What do you want from me? I'm gonna loot these rush brawls. That's really all I want. Hey, oh my god, it's one of these. This guy always says "oh man" before he dies. It's kind of sad. Always makes me feel bad about killing him. You know, it's the psychological warfare on this. So yeah, the moral of the story is probably don't do OnlyFans. It's really the best I can give you right now. I'm not sure what else you could possibly want from this story. Like, find a job or something. Just make your own meaning of life. That's what life's all about. Actually, you're gonna be like this dude. Do you have any dignity? No, you don't. That's why you're doing this. Yay, alright, don't do OnlyFans. And make sure to subscribe. I'm a very nice person. I won't do OnlyFans. But if I get 1,000 subs, I might. You know, let's just...
Till it makes me scream.